Do you ever get the time to actually sit and think, 4 years ago, I was in a shipping container?
I was there with nothing, minus money. I had the bank knocking on my door saying, pay back our loans, do this and that. I was so wildly motivated to make it work. And that mentality that I had, that I was in the shed, that shed mentality, you have to make this work, otherwise you are done, you are dead. You might as well go and fall over in a hole and die. I started Thornton 100 with a £2,500 limit credit card and minus £12,000 in loans and debts. With everything, you know, I don't know how to run a business, you know, or I didn't. You know, I didn't know how to build a motorcycle. I didn't know how to weld. I didn't know how to paint. But if you want something bad enough, you'll work hard enough to go and get it.
I mean, you started by customizing existing bikes, and now you've got to a point where you take a bike straight from the factory and you bling it up to like the incredible levels, the customization that you do there at Thornton 100.
The thing that kind of kicked me over the edge was basically my mum kind of sitting me down and going, you know what, Jody, you're not going to be on the street. You're only young. If it's gonna work, do it now, because you haven't got any kids, you're not married, you haven't got any other, you know, I will feed you and you will have a roof over your head. And I'm like, that's all I need. And
I always think, the way I always think of things is that, you know, your plan might be to aim for A, but along the way, you know, maybe A doesn't work out, or you decide, I don't actually want to go to A, I want to go to D.
And for what seemed like the end of the world at the time, was really a blessing in disguise, and obviously it's working out quite well at the moment.
Where does your creative juices, your creative flair come from? Because you've obviously got the vision in your head. You can picture what you want to do with stuff. Yeah. Where does that come from?
I have no idea. Sometimes I do hit a creative kind of block, and I have done for weeks, you know, and I'm kind of like, well, can I even build bikes anymore? You know, where's this coming from? And, you know, when they do start flowing, you know, I'll run around like a madman. These boys can't keep up, you know. It's just that I'm hyper, and I will obsess over it, and I will be here at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
I believe you, man. I believe you.
I'm obsessed with it, you know. I just get obsessed with it. And if we're going to stick a Thornton 100 stamp on it, it's got to be the absolute best it possibly could be, and I will not let it go if it's not.
Right, next one, Pete English. Now, Pete has a little bit of a reputation for his questions, so let's see what he's got in store for us. Hi, guys. Hope you're both fitting well. Question. Us blokes are constantly sending each other dodgy stuff over WhatsApp and Messenger. Where is this going?
It's never got a hole in it. You know, it's never fallen apart. You know, it's just there. And that I want our Thornton 100 T-shirt to be that T-shirt.
I've got pants like that, Jody. I've got pants like that.